Hi, I'm Kriston from AAA Mid-Atlantic's Approved Auto Repair Department. While talking about winterizing your car, we should talk about the exhaust system on most cars. On this car, for example, the exhaust system starts right at the back of the engine. On this car, it happens to be a V8. Coming off of the engine, then you go first to the catalytic converters on this one, which has one on the right and on the left, or bank 1 and bank 2, as they're referred to quite often. Ahead of the catalytic converter, up by the engine, and behind the catalytic converter, you'll also have oxygen sensors. Those are inputs into the computer for the engine to help it run and maintain emissions. Then you have the Y pipe, which is the two front pipes as they come together here. Then we walk along a series of pipes back to the muffler. As the front exhaust pipe comes down and into the muffler, that's this large piece of metal that you see right here, and that's going to take care of keeping the sound down that's coming out of the back of the car from the loud noise that actually the engine is making. And then down to the weep hole in the back of the muffler. Years ago, when they didn't have as much stainless steel in them as they do nowadays, this was really important. What happens is when the engine starts up and the exhaust system is cold and you start putting hot exhaust into the system, you're going to have water starting to condensate inside the exhaust system. You'll notice that from when you start the car in the morning and there's water dripping out of the tailpipe on some cars. Well, this little weep hole is to get rid of that water so that it doesn't stand inside the muffler and rust it out from the inside out. So you're going to have carbon and rust and scale and a whole bunch of other impurities that are going to take and fall down and cover that hole up. Once it covers that hole up and it doesn't allow the water to get out, it's going to increase the chance that it's going to rust the inside of the muffler out. Now, as you come back out of the muffler, it goes up over top of the differential and continues on through towards the back of the car. And on this vehicle, it will go into a resonator, or a second muffler, if you want to call it that. Then as it goes through that second muffler or resonator, out to the tailpipe, which of course is the end of the exhaust system. We're trying to make sure that all of the exhaust makes it outside from underneath the car. We want to make sure that the exhaust system doesn't have any holes in it, especially in wintertime when you're going to be possibly sitting with the engine running for quite a bit of time. Since exhaust is odorless and colorless, it makes it into the passenger compartment and it's deadly. So we want to make sure that that doesn't happen. Next segment is going to be heaters, defrosters, and wipers.